Hello everyone! Welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks. We are on episode 7 and we are drinking a very yummy mix of pineapple juice, grapefruit sparkling water, rum, and glitter from a recipe on TikTok by Ash Pours Drink. The drink is called It's Golden. So when we're ready to begin, just grab your drink, grab your food, and settle in for episode 7 of D3. Last game. Stuff happened, yes. The siblings returned to the castle, and in a failed attempt to knock out Jay, things unfolded, thankfully to their favor. The queen threatened Jay to have a sabbatical of some sort. But the siblings were like, nah, not gonna happen. We will protect
siblings.
Most of the siblings. Yes.
2 of 3. Yeah.
And a dinner was presented, gifts were left, a new cat friend for Olive, a tiara for Bia, and a sword for Laura, along with a 2nd level spell. And the queen requested that they stay the night, or they had a mission in the morning. But the siblings decided to not stay and returned home, leaving Jay in charge of a cat and under their protection due to some fine contract negotiations. And thus they returned home, hid the gem, and that is where we left off.
Yeah.
A new day has unfolded, and did you guys ever write that grocery list for your parents?
We sent it to you.
Yes, and sent it to you.
And you said it was an interesting list. You responded.
Like Taylor copy pasted all of our messages and sent them all as one grocery list.
Yeah.
Facts.
As the eldest sibling, she did.
Yeah. She takes responsibility over these things.
I do.
In real life, she is the eldest sibling out of the 3 of us.
Could that list be sent back to me again, if that's at all possible? Yeah, that is a real list. It is chocolate and bread, mostly.
I'm pretty sure pickles is on there too.
It is.
And ketchup.
Disgusting.
So when you wake up, your parents are already awake. Downstairs, the sound of cooking has reached your ears. What would you guys like to do?
Are we still mad at our parents?
I'm always mad at them.
Oh, wait, before
never
we
want them.
continue, what was the drink that we drank?
That we're currently drinking right now?
Taylor Swift.
Obviously, we're still drinking it. I don't actually think it has a name.
No, I'm gonna find it. Give me a second.
It was a Taylor Swift TikTok.
We drank. Sorry, one sec. We talked too much, I think.
Girls, I might actually be a little lit right now.
Amazing.
Already? I love you.
Ooh. I'm about to go on a sugar high.
Ooh.
Ash Pours Drinks. It's Golden. Lover. Taylor Swift drink.
On TikTok.
Woo. On TikTok. Thanks, Ash Pours Drinks.
Hey. But I digress. What did you want to do?
All right, our parents.
Let's have breakfast, to be honest. Like, we're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But like, I have an attitude on me when I go downstairs.
Okay. So your parents have done some grocery shopping now that they have your list. So
good. It's the least they can do.
That makes me more mad.
A little pancake bar set up, so it's like batter that's not prepped, but you can add like chocolate chips, you can add strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, sprinkles, I guess, whatever you want, basically.
Wait, are our parents there?
Yeah, they're They're making like some pancakes already.
Oh, okay. So Olive has something she'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So Olive's gonna walk into the room and she says, actually, I would like to make the pancakes. Like I can make them for the three of us, thanks. And I take over making breakfast.
Amazing.
Yeah, your dad will grin and be like, okay, yeah. If I could make a request, if you're cooking,
Well, I'm already making it for the three of us though. That's already like a lot.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll just make do with what I got, I guess. It's fine.
All right.
Bye. And he'll take like he already had like a good number of pancakes on his plate. He was just being like, oh, dad mode.
Yeah.
Selfish, yeah.
But he's gonna go.
Olive had clocked the pancakes that were already there, so like she knew that they weren't gonna go like hungry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have cared.
So your parents go sit down and start eating. You guys can start making your pancakes.
Hey guys, what do you want in your pancakes?
Hot chocolate chips, please.
Oh, absolutely. How many do you
Thank
want?
you so much. Like so many that you can barely see the batter. Like I want it to be an explosion.
All right. Mostly chocolate.
Yeah.
Light on the pancake.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Unlike how mom does it when like she adds like one chocolate chip and she's like, "There's a chocolate chip pancake." Ridiculous.
If it has a chocolate chip, it's a chocolate chip pancake. You hear in the
Bye,
distance.
Mom. Bye. Thank you so much, Olive, for being the
You're-
MVP of our family right now.
You're so welcome. I just knew they wouldn't make them as good as us, so
They wouldn't. No,
yeah, I
no,
had
they
to take
wouldn't.
over. What about you,
Make
Laura?
an
What do you
insight
want?
check, Olive.
Oh, okay. Wait, I have to get my stuff up.
I also just want chocolate chip, but not as many.
I'm gonna say, do you want mostly chocolate?
Mostly.
Oh, insight 23.
Yeah, as you're making them and you guys are all having this conversation, like your mom is clocking what's going in these pancakes and how this interaction is happening. So you get with that role that they're like you guys went to the academy and were absent for quite a long time, other than the like visits and holidays and such. So your mom is actively trying to learn what you guys like at this point and how to like
She's been absentee.
Oh shit.
she's trying is basically what you're getting. Your dad too.
That's
But they're keeping quiet and they're just letting you do your thing.
Well, like, honestly, Laura's headspace is that like she almost got a guy killed, possibly by like the Fae. So her parents, like, she for her at this point, they're just not even there. Like, they're not important. This is just like she's getting food and she's going back to the Fae world. Like, she's just like
100%.
this is so secondary. Her parents' feelings and emotions don't matter.
Well, it's a good thing that you didn't roll the insight check.
Well, Olive is going to tell us later anyway.
She might not.
Olive, are you going to tell us later? I imagine like right before bed, we're like cuddling in.
Maybe.
You're such a bitch. I swear to God. Okay.
Well, we have to see if the moment arises.
Okay, fair enough.
So breakfast has been made and handed out, and you guys are doing what? Are you gonna eat with your parents? Are you gonna go back to your rooms?
Upstairs immediately. Actually, can I take mine outside to the forest? I want to see if Jordy and Miranda show up. I say, bye team. I'm heading out to the forest. I'm gonna go try to have brunch with Jordy and Miranda.
Do you want a lawn chair? Your dad calls out.
No.
Okay, have fun.
Olive like kind of just like looks at her parents like, you're really just gonna let her go to the forest with the pancakes? And she's just like, that's like her internal monologue, but she's like, I guess I'll just go after her then. Bye. And she like follows after Bia.
I am so invested in Jordy and Miranda. Like, they are the most important part of the game to me, and I need to see them. Okay, I'm in the forest. I'm just sitting down in the middle eating.
I like catch up to her eventually. Like I'm trailing behind her and I catch up to
like,
her.
Hey, did you make it up for Jordy and Miranda?
Well, yeah, we only brought our plates, so we could share with them.
We can share. That's fine.
Yeah, we can share.
Okay.
Because I can always go back and make more after.
Do they show up? I'm actively screaming their names.
I'll come back to that. Laura, what are you doing?
I followed them because I'm not going to sit by myself at home with my parents.
Okay, what would this even be? Hold on. So, okay. Give me a second. Okay. You're you're shouting their names and they come running. You don't see from like what direction other than like deeper in the forest. And when they get to where you're sitting, they see you with your pancakes and they're looking around like wildly, like danger. And Miranda's gonna go up to you. She's like, "Oh, what's happening, Bea? Are you okay?"
Yeah, we came for brunch. Pull out the chair. And I pass her a leaf.
A leaf?
Yeah, you can sit on that so you don't get dirty.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I give her half my pancake. I don't give any to no, this is Miranda I'm talking to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give any to Jordy.
We actually just ate breakfast.
It's pretty rude, in fact, to turn away a gift.
Also, I made them. They're so delicious. I'm such a good pancake maker.
She is, and like honestly, I don't like. That's pretty rude if you turn it away, but that's your call.
Okay, I don't want to be rude. I'll thank you very much.
If you did that to a fae, you would be shunned. Just so you know.
Wait, do you like pancakes?
I can't say it's my favorite thing, but
I'm turning on these kids so fast.
But this looks like more chocolate than pancake, and who doesn't like chocolate?
It is. It's more than 50%
just chocolate.
Yeah, it's more than 50% chocolate.
Yeah. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, well, did I catch up at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, so I walk up and I'm like, what are you guys doing here?
Jordy's gonna speak up now. We heard Bea yelling for us, so we thought something might have been wrong, so we came over.
And you guys just chill in the forest at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, you said that you live like far away, so how did you hear us?
We live on the other side of the forest, so we're just always kind of wandering around. There's not very much for us to do other than that. It's summer break, right?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Can we go to your house? Because like we don't really like our parents right now, so we'd like to could we hang out at your house?
Not today. Our house is getting fumigated.
Red flags.
We inside check that?
Yeah.
Can we have advantage because that was a poor lie?
No.
Oh shit. Okay. 5 altogether. I'm seeing nothing. I believe them. The house is getting fumigated.
I got 12. I'm not really seeing much either.
I got 14.
Man, team, we all rolled. Why did that happen?
How are they getting away with this terrible lie?
That was such a bad lie. They're gonna get away with it.
Okay, Jordy said it in a better way than I did. I had to think of a lie.
Okay, but fumigated? How many houses get fumigated? It's a bad lie, even if you tell it good.
So to be clear, we don't know they're lying. We don't know.
No, but you catch Miranda and Jordy exchanging a look.
So I think that something might be sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably don't. I'm so dumb. Honestly, I probably don't notice it.
But you know them. Like, you're actively making...
Okay. Because they're my friends?
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you guys just look at each other like that?
We're twins. We do that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, do I have magic in this world at all? Shit. Never mind.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but he's my twin. So we kind of just have that weird twin understanding. And she like does the hand motion and everything when she says it.
When will your house not be getting fumigated?
A day or so?
Yeah, like can we make a plan to go there later? Another time?
Wait,
Yeah,
where are
sure.
you sleeping?
What do you mean?
Like, where are you living if your house is being fumigated?
It's
Because you
getting
said
fumigated right now.
right,
So-
right, but for a couple days you said, so it's like, are you sleeping in the forest?
Do you need a place to stay? You could come and stay with us.
Yeah, we have a special door in our house. You can come through it.
Yeah.
We have extra room. You could come sleep in one of. You can have a sleepover.
We have a whole castle.
So it's funny that you actually ask about if we sleep in the forest, but we're actually legitimately camping. Well, our house is being fumigated. We've got the forest right here. It's a little...
Oh, we love camping. Don't we, gals?
Mm-hmm.
We could camp.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll bring stuff for s'mores.
Will your parents be okay with it?
Oh yeah. They don't
Are
care
you
what we do.
We literally just walked out of the house with pancakes and we're gone into a mysterious world every night. They don't care.
No.
Do
They
they know about the door?
We don't really talk, so I wouldn't
We
know.
don't
Yeah.
talk. Our parents don't know us. They've been absent from our lives almost for a couple of years, and now they're trying to connect. It's really embarrassing.
But yeah, we'd
where
love to
were you
camp.
before this?
In an academy, really cool academy where we learned really cool sword fighting.
Yeah. We lived away at school. We lived at our school. So we didn't live with our parents until just now. And
It was
so,
a school for talented individuals.
yeah,
with
because
money.
we're all really talented. We have lots of skills.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
We know.
it is.
So you guys were there until recently? What happened? Why did you move out here?
Parents.
Parents ruined our lives.
Olive's gonna like slowly stop answering questions because they're starting to ask too many and she doesn't like it.
So, well, I'm gonna ask, like, how long have you guys been here?
All our lives.
So like since you were babies?
Yeah. Since we were babies.
Isn't that boring though?
It can be, but
Because like
We-
we've been here like a week and it's kind of boring here. No
I'm
offense.
so bored. The All-Mart is not as good as you hyped it to be.
well, when you know nothing else, it's pretty cool to us at least. And we got the forest to explore.
Do you want to explore even more of a bigger forest?
Mm-hmm.
We know there's like a bigger forest not too far from here that you could explore too if you want.
If you
want
want to our
change of scenery-
basement.
If you want a change of scenery, we have like another forest.
Why are we trying to like lure these kids into this?
Because I want to see what would happen.
I would like to remind you that you have had a conversation with Jordy and Miranda where they've implied that they know what that door is and where.
Oh,
it
yeah.
leads to.
I want them
I
to
know.
come through.
I'm
I brought
trying-
them to the king and queen.
And like Olive knows there's some shady stuff going on there. So she wants to like, that's why she's prying, like, please come. Because she knows that they're being shady about it, that they know about it. And like, there is stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like meaningful on Olive's part. She really wants to see if she can like get them to agree to come to the house. Because they were being shady about it last time she asked. So
what do they say?
Give me a second. I lost my train of thought. I don't think that's a good idea for us.
Why not?
Could you?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. You can go.
If you remember, our friend went through that door and she was really upset about what happened and everything that went down. She didn't really talk very much about it, but we were kind of warned away.
That's okay. Trust the king and queen love
good.
us. They gave us
magic powers. We can do whatever
powers.
we want.
Mm-hmm.
We can literally kill people
if we wanted to, but we just saved somebody, so don't be scared. We actually just saved the life of one guy that we kind of like put him in that position, but it's okay. So no,
love-hate relationship.
We're almost royalty there. So the king and queen are actually like, weirdly look like our parents. So we're pretty sure we're related in some kind of way. So we're like basically royalty. So you'll be fine.
I could put it in a contract if you want. Like that's
they gave you magic. Did they give you anything else? Did they?
Lots of stuff. Gifts.
Swords.
Tutus.
Unlimited power if you want it.
Have they asked you to stay?
Yeah, they asked us to stay the night, but we said no and we left because, like we said, we have power.
We can do what we want.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them begging for more.
Can we do a persuasion check?
I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing you say is gonna persuade them to go like right now through that door.
What if she gets in that 20?
All right, you can roll, but with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because
it pretty much prevents the nat 20.
You can have 2 nat 20s. Like it's possible.
Could, but it's not probable.
Like, why disadvantage? I think we did a great job persuading them.
I think so.
We even gave them a full chocolate kind of pancake.
Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
That's good.
And I get +1 for persuasion. That's 20.
So roll with disadvantage because they are like emphatically being like, nah, son.
Yeah, they were like, they were soups. Not
I got 11 then.
Mm-hmm.
11.
But since we're helping, wouldn't she currently roll with advantage, which would negate the disadvantage? Because we're helping. When you help, you roll with advantage.
When your players bamboozle you with the D&D rules.
So was it the 19 that stays?
The 19 stays, but it's not going to change.
Why not?
But they're thinking about it. Is it enough that they're thinking about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Miranda goes quiet and she looks at her brother as you like say that, and you're like actively persuading them to go with you. But Jordy kind of just subtly shakes his head.
We give him a pancake.
I don't think right now is a good time for us to go over. But thank you for inviting us. And
can we still come camping?
Yeah, maybe not today, but why don't we set it up so we can go camping without the
today?
parents?
Okay,
why not?
If we can't go camping today, can we at least meet your parents so that way we can like ask them when we can get together?
Make a persuasion check.
And I'm helping.
With advantage.
Nat 20 on my second roll. I got 18 and then I was like, oh, I won't do better than that. And then I got a 20.
Beautiful.
I was literally just like so psyched about the 18.
That's amazing. You manifested it.
I really manifested it. I had to make up for the whatever roll we just did where we didn't do well.
We did that on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for the advantage, Bia.
No problem. Bia's a helper.
So we'll come back to that. As you guys mentioned the door, Jordy's gonna quickly just insert. Are you sure you guys should be going back. Like, do you know what their end goal is? Like, they scared my friend off pretty well. And, like, she was really scared.
Well, what happened to her?
We don't know.
It sounds like that's her problem.
Did she suck?
No, she was the best of us.
Is she dead?
But I have a question though. You said that there were 3 kids that lived there that like went in, and now is it only one?
Only one was our friend, really.
Oh,
How many of those kids are alive?
Yeah, why do you keep talking in the past tense?
And also, if I'm being quite honest, like I guess I didn't know your friends, so I don't really, or your friend, I guess, because you're only friends with one of them,
Which is
kind
rude.
of sketch. It's kind of rude because like, what if you're only friends with one of us? But anyway, my whole thing is just like I don't know that they were as skilled as us. We did come from a special school, so I just think that we can probably take care of ourselves a little bit better. And yeah, we've like already been there a couple times. It's fine, honestly. If we get scared, we can just come back. Like it'll be fine. I think it's kind of fun. We get to do some adventures and stuff. So
What if you can't come back?
Honestly, it's better there.
It is. We have magical powers there.
Way better. I'd say.
I'm a warlock there.
Yeah. And I can do literally whatever I want there, including murder people and be allowed to. So
You said I'm chaotic evil?
doing it. I just love that I have
As
the
you
power
guys
to do it.
talk, Jordy and Miranda are gonna be making like eye contact, and Bia, you've known like you're trying to really wedge yourself into their lives.
Yeah, so much.
And like you're getting their tells that they are having a silent conversation. That's
Why are you
like,
having a silent conversation I'm not part of?
we were just thinking, Miranda, no. You wanted to meet our parents, right?
Yes.
We can take you to them.
Yes, because I think you might be little orphan children, to be honest. At this point.
All right. Jordy is going to start walking into the forest, and 5, 10, 15 minutes pass. And then you come up to a campsite. Jordy and Miranda weren't lying when their house is getting fumigated. You can see 2 adults setting up, like sitting around like a little campfire and like making breakfast.
What do they look like?
What do they look like?
Mm-hmm.
They look like the twins, both brown hair. The mom has freckles that you can see even from the distance that you guys are at. The dad is shorter, kind of stockier. There is, make a perception check, actually.
I'm not perceiving anything.
Perfect. I love that for you.
14. I'm not really perceiving anything either.
No, mine's good. It's 16 plus 2, 18.
Laura, you're keeping your eyes on the twins, but Olive and Bia, you look at the campsite and you notice that there's only one tent. And it's a tent big enough for 2 people. And you notice that there's only 2 chairs. And that the meal that's being prepped is enough for 2 people, not 4. And that's what I'll leave it.
Are Jordy and Miranda dead? Are they ghosts? Can I insight check to see if they're dead? Can I try to touch Miranda?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand. Are you gonna do it? Obviously.
I'm pretty. Have we not touched them before?
No.
I don't think I have.
Yeah,
I was gonna
If you want to
test
do it,
them.
obviously, you can
like. I feel like it would be smarter to do it sleight of hand, but I was gonna do it obviously, so that's what I'll do.
make a dexterity check.
Okay. 14 plus 5, 19.
Laura, what are you doing?
Are they actually dead?
I think. Oh, so you said I was like, okay. I was looking at Jordy and Miranda. So at this point, I'm seeing Bia reach out to them, and I'm confused about the entire situation. I definitely haven't pieced all these pieces together because I was just like staring. I have no idea. Okay, we're at their house. So
Would you have looked away?
No.
Okay. Bia, you move to touch Miranda, and obviously, and she's gonna see it, and she's going to move out of the way, but you're a little bit too fast, and you cut just like the barest of her sleeve, and your hand goes through the fabric, and
She's dead.
they disappear.
Wait, they're gone?
They're gone.
I go
I fall to the ground crying.
Bia. I start to scream. I don't freak.
Wait, there's 2 adults right there, isn't there?
Yeah, as you start to scream, Laura, they're gonna like stand right up and look straight towards you 3. Is anyone there? And they're gonna start running into your direction.
I'm crying. I don't like ghosts.
Okay, they're gonna be on you in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, Olive like kind of like grabs both of like, because Olive was like watching where the adults were. Like she wasn't paying it. She didn't see them disappear, like these 2 kids, because she was too busy like staring over at the adults. But like she saw them like stand up, so she kind of like grabs Laura and Bia by the wrists and tries to like drag them along.
Is everything okay? Are you? Make a dexterity check with disadvantage. You're gonna roll against parents.
Oh, I got 2 plus 2, 4.
I'm not trying to leave, so do I still have to roll?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm in shock.
Okay, yeah, it didn't. What's my dex? Yeah, 8. It's not looking too hot for me.
It's not, but thankfully they rolled worse than you, so you managed to get Bia.
How did they do that?
It's a miracle, is what it is. Bia and Laura, and you're starting to run off, and as you do, they're gonna make it to your camps, like where you were standing, and they're just gonna kind of shake their heads and be like, kids pranking, as if we haven't had enough trouble. And they're gonna return to their campsite.
How is that the only friends we've made are literally dead?
Literally. Okay, but also now I have a bigger bone to pick with them because you're literally dead, but you wouldn't come into my house.
I know.
Like, you're already dead. What's the worst that could happen?
Also, for the record, I want to clarify we do have another friend, and it's Kyle, the disco wizard.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we like done running? Like, can Olive talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, where did Jordy and Miranda go?
Don't speak their name.
Why? What happened? I turned around and I didn't even see them when we're running.
Okay, so here's the thing. I just tried to touch Miranda, and then my hand went like right through her arm. And
like
now
like
they're
through,
gone.
like she wasn't there.
Like I'm pretty sure she might be either a ghost or something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're probably dead. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was probably our parents.
Olive, I saw it happen. I typically
You
wouldn't have believed it, but I literally saw them disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a Ouija board? A Ouija board. A
No!
Ouija board.
We can literally talk to them though.
No,
What do
we
we need
can't
a
call their
Ouija board
name.
for?
Yo, they arrived when you called their name. Like how many
He's out
times?
of nowhere.
Was it like 3 times? It was like Bloody
At
Mary.
least 3 times.
Oh my god, we Bloody Married them.
Jordy and Miranda.
Pia!
Surprisingly, it does not work.
Well, while you were doing that, I tackled you and covered your mouth.
There we go.
Okay, honestly, I think we really need to just like figure out what this means. Like I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Okay, we need to leave this town. It's haunted.
Yeah, I think we should go back to the Fae realm. I think it's safer there.
No, I mean, like, we should go back to our academy and our school. I think we should talk to our parents and tell them to send us back immediately.
They won't. They don't care about what we want.
Then I'm running away from home.
Then you'll never get to go back to the Fae, and you'll never have magic again. Is that what you want?
Well, Bia, don't
Bia.
you?
Sorry.
Excuse
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, Olive. Sorry.
Thank you. Bia, I just want you to consider for a minute that, like, maybe the Fae world is what did this to Jordy and Miranda.
No way. Impossible.
But they were saying that stuff about their friend, and they said one time they did go. They went through or something, and they were telling us to be careful, and that their friends got hurt over there, and now they're disappearing. Like maybe it was the Fae world.
I think, and I'm not trying to be rude, Olive, because you're my big sister, but I think it's kind of ignorant of you to think that only the Fae are murderers.
I'm not saying the Fae are the ones that did it, but there are a lot more. There's a lot more in that world than I think we know. And I don't think I had a chance to tell you guys this, but last time we talked to Jordy and Miranda, there was definitely stuff they wanted to tell us, but they, like, for some reason they couldn't.
What do you mean they couldn't?
I knew they were trying to tell us something, but they just couldn't do it. And I don't really know what that, like, now that they're disappearing, I'm kind of nervous about what that means.
Well, remember when Jay tried to tell us something and it almost felt like he couldn't tell us stuff?
Yeah.
We should just ask the king and queen about it.
No, I don't think they would tell us. I think we have to find someone else. If we go back, we have to find someone else that could tell us.
They would tell me.
I don't think they would.
I'll ask by myself if you want. Like, they would tell me for sure.
I don't know if they would tell you the truth, though.
Well,
they might lie.
Well,
doubt it.
No, you know how I got a level 2 spell? So my spell is detect thought. So if we, like, interrogate them or whatever, I could try reading their mind and see if they're being honest.
That's a good idea. See, we have a lie detector here. And here, I'll make you a deal. Can I make you a deal? If we go and ask them about it and they lie to us, then I will listen to your point of view.
And we could run away from home and go back to the academy?
Fine. If they lie to us, we can go back to the academy.
How about we try asking our parents if they'll just
But just know that if we run away from home, Jay is getting murdered.
No, they promised they wouldn't murder him.
I'm pretty sure us abandoning the mission would render the contract null and void.
Yeah, they would know. Murder him.
Well, we never came back.
They never came back. I don't know. Like, I really want to go back to the world because it's fun and I have a cat there and there's a lot of adventure. But I also kind of don't want to die. And if that's how Jordy and Miranda died, I don't really want to be like them.
Is it the full moon? Can we go see the fortune teller and ask her?
It is a full moon?
Yep, but you have a whole day.
We can't see the fortune teller in the light?
It's only by the light of the moon.
I mean, you could, but she was expecting you at night for, like, the ritual or whatever.
Ritual.
Ritual!
I'm pretty sure it was not a ritual.
Oh my gosh. I'm like scared.
She's going to teach me to dance.
Yeah. You were going to have a full moon dance lesson or something.
Okay, yeah.
What do we want to do? Do we want to go talk to Jordy and Miranda's parents? Or do we want to go into town?
We have to find out what happened to them.
Yeah.
But we could ask around at town. Like, we could go, I feel like the parents might not tell us too much, but if we asked around at All-Mart or whatever.
How do we even approach the parents? Be like, hey, your ghost children have let us here. Like,
I will give you 1 chocolate chip if you do that.
Okay, guys, bet.
Okay.
I will.
One of my skills is like to create a second identity and like whatever and assume. So I'm gonna pretend to be completely somebody different.
Wait, can you pretend to be Miranda?
No, could you imagine if you go up, you're like, my name's Miranda. I used to. You fully pretend to be them. My brother Jordy is like, he's in the forest somewhere.
Oh my god, the poor trauma that these parents will endure.
I don't feel like it's the best plan, but it would be funny.
Yeah, no, not the best plan.
Like also, but what if Jordy and Miranda, what if they're tricking us? What if those aren't their parents and they're actually just like malevolent evil spirits who are trying to just mess with us?
Could be.
You know what we could do? We could go back and like see them and like ask them if they know, like say that they someone in town told us that there's like kids that live on the other side of the forest and we came looking for kids. And do they have any kids?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're just looking for people to play with. Perfect. Love it. Let's do it.
Because like if they had kids, I don't think they would just like lie.
Yeah.
And pretend that they never had kids. Maybe they'll tell us that they did have kids.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
I do want to remind you that the last time we saw them, they thought they were being pranked.
But they didn't see us. We ran away.
We ran
It was
away.
very close, so you get the feeling that they might have seen you enough to maybe recognize you if you approach them again.
Okay, then just go and disguise self.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pretend to be somebody else.
I want you to
I feel
roll
like-
a d20. Add your proficiency bonus and your dex mod.
21.
Very good. You return to your house and you grab some supplies, and like you're pretty kitted out. You got stuff. It's kind of sketch, but that's fine. So by the time you exit, like it's hard to recognize you if you don't know you. So you're good.
Okay. Okay. Do you guys want to like follow and just like hide in the trees somewhere and like listen in on the conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
100%.
stay far enough back that they won't see us.
Okay. So you make your way back to the forest to the campsite. They are currently eating breakfast, but they look up at your arrival.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello?
Hi. How are you lost? Are you okay?
No, I was wondering, have you seen 2 girls around here?
2 girls. We saw some kids go by earlier. Are you with them? Do you need someone to call your parents? Are you okay?
No, my sisters have just been gone for a couple of days. They like disappeared into, I don't know, but I've been really lonely, so I've been looking for somebody to play with because my sisters have been gone for a while.
Me as a DM needs a second. Hold on.
I love that you completely like just flip the script instead of just being like, hey, we heard that there's kids. You were like, my sisters have disappeared.
That would get them talking, no?
To get them calling CAS.
All of us like back in the bushes, like kind of fuming that she let Laura lead this charge because Laura's not asking the right question.
Dia's like, good.
No, what they're gonna do is they're gonna like stand up and they're gonna be like, what's your name? I'm so sorry. We're gonna not Jordan, that's their son's name.
Oh, confirm.
Carl. I'm gonna need to give him another name. I can't say it.
Carl.
Call him
Oh, Carl.
Freddie, go inside and call the police.
Wait, no. I was just looking for someone to play with. Do you guys
Your
have any
siblings
kids?
have been missing for days. Who are your parents? Are you missing?
I'm not missing. Didn't you hear me? I'm just looking for someone to play. Do you guys have any kids to play with? Why does everything I try to do backfire so hard?
Why do you go so hard, my dude? Maybe if you kept the lies simple, like they teach you.
I just want you to know, Olive would have demolished this conversation. Olive is like not pleased.
Freddie's gonna go in the direction of the house. What's your name? What's your name? Can I get you something to eat? Who are your parents? Do you live around here?
No. Oh, Laura's panicking at this point. She fucked up. She's like, oh, fuck.
Why did we not send the liar? Like, honestly.
Make a deception check.
Too.
Obviously not a good one.
She's struggling.
13.
Yeah, that'll do it. Look.
Hey.
What's your name? What's your name, sweetie?
Caitlin?
Caitlin?
Yeah.
All right, Caitlin, why don't you sit down right here?
Do you guys... I was just looking for someone to play with. My sisters don't want to be around me right now.
Do you know where your sisters went?
No, that's why I'm looking for somebody to play with.
All right, sweetie.
Do you have any kids for me to play with?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't, but there's going to be some people coming. They'll be able to help you. Okay? So just sit tight.
Fuck, should I just abort mission? Should I run for the woods?
Do you want some food? Have you had breakfast? Are you hungry?
Take some food. I'll take some food. Does she have to go to the kitchen for them?
No, they've been prepping their meal over the campfire because their house is being fumigated.
Okay. So I'm waiting.
Some bacon. There's some eggs. She's got some. Look here. Here you go. Just
Olive has something she'd like to do.
Yes.
Olive jumps from the bushes into the clearing, and she goes, "Caitlin, I'm so sorry we disappeared on you into the forest. We thought it would be a funny prank."
We saw you this morning. What is happening right now?
Sorry, honestly,
Caitlin said you were missing for a couple of days.
It felt like a couple days.
Yeah, we might have been her in the forest a real long time.
Okay, that's it. I jumped out. We saw your dead children, and that's the thing. That's the thing.
As you say that, her face that was like warm and like caring to Laura shift to confusion at Olive, just goes stone cold and kind of angry as Bia says that. Look, I don't know who you three are. The police are on their way. If you don't leave, we're going to have some issues.
No, legit though, legit, I just want to know how they died because genuinely.
This is not a conversation that I would like to have.
Genuinely, they're haunting us.
You hear police sirens in the distance.
Okay, I just have one last thing to say before we run away. Did you have kids named Jordy and Miranda? And I'm looking her dead in the eyes.
You should know that by now if you're asking about my dead children. Jordy, Miranda, and Maribel.
Well, where's Maribel?
Leave.
Where's Maribel? Okay, fine. Our blood is on your hands. Bye.
All right, psych. Bye.
We start sprinting through the forest. Well, they were unpleasant people.
They were rude.
Honestly, why was our first instinct to call the cops?
Because you were a child with 2 missing siblings. She thought maybe you were a missing child as well.
Children lie all the time. They didn't have to do that. I'd be like, hoping they'd be like, oh, missing children, PTSD to their children missing, and then just tell me their entire life story. That's how I saw that going.
I see Laura has a very interesting take on how this all goes down.
It's okay. Okay, so since the cops are coming now, we're fugitives on the run. So I say we just go back to the Fae world.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, no. Sorry, I have to meet the fortune teller.
Yeah, and they don't know our names. You said you were Caitlin, so I think if we just like run back to the house, we might. I mean, they might actually know where we live if we're asking about their dead kids. So honestly, I don't really know what that means for us at this point. So
Well, we're minors. They can't do anything to us.
yeah. Oh,
Also,
you know
royalty.
what? Honestly, guys, it's true though, because what are they going to do? Tell the cops that we were talking to their dead kids? No, they're going to say we played a prank. So at most, they're going to come and tell our parents that we're pranking some people in the forest. And what are our parents going to do?
Nothing. They literally let us
Nothing,
do
no.
anything because
So honestly, it looks bad on them. So
That's true.
we might actually be fine.
That's good.
I still don't think we should go home right away though, because like, what if the cops go there right away?
do you guys want to go back to All-Mart?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. What time is it around?
Yeah, like
We'll say it's about noon.
Yeah, let's go to All-Mart. Let's get some lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah.
bet they sell it. It's a ballet studio, martial arts studio.
What I will say, if you wanted to check in on the fortune teller, you could. We could also fast forward. We could do a time skip. If you wanted to go to the All-Mart and just check it out, you could.
You
I
guys
wouldn't mind asking about the kids there, just real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
So we'll fast forward to the All-Mart. Which section of the All-Mart do you want to go into? The martial arts ballet studio, the food mart, the clothes section?
Whatever one that guy works in.
Yeah.
He
The
works in
Sergeant
all
F lookalike?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at the ballet martial arts part of the All-Mart.
Can we go there?
Yep. You three, welcome back. Lessons don't start until next month.
That's okay. We have a serious question.
Okay.
So, we're haunted, and this is not a prank. It's not a prank. We are legitimately haunted by two kids that we think are dead, may or may not have been killed by the Fae. Did Jordy and Miranda used to live in this town?
I see you've heard about.
No, we haven't heard about them. They came to us in the forest. We just moved here. Who would have told us? We know nobody but Jordy and Miranda, who are dead.
He's gonna look at you kind of pityingly, but he'll.
Laura's actually panicking. She doesn't like ghosts. She's just like, no, not about this.
Jordy, Miranda, and Maribel lived in the house prior to you. They disappeared one day, and
All of them?
all three of them, yes. And their parents left. They're now on the
They didn't go
outside
far.
of town. But yeah, it was a real tragedy.
What was the
Are there-
sibling dynamic like? Like, who was like? What was Maribel's relationship with her other siblings?
She was the youngest. Jordy and Miranda were older than her. And they were twins, so they did a lot of stuff together, but they were all usually together.
What do people think about like why did they, like where they went? Like you said they disappeared. What are the rumors about where they went?
The long-lasting theory is a kidnapping, but there was no ransom demand, there was nothing, so maybe they wandered into the forest and just never came out.
No. They were taken by the Fae and probably killed.
True.
Do you believe in the Fae?
I've seen many things, but I can't say that is on my list.
What is on your list?
He's gonna kind of zone out for a moment, but he'll come back. Nothing that children should hear. But
Well, you know.
where did you hear about Jordy and Miranda and Maribel?
Did I not make myself
Were you
clear?
listening?
Just
Okay.
around.
Wait, what's his? No. They're haunting us. I'm like, listen, they're haunting us.
Did my sister stutter? Like, no.
It's a sad topic.
What's his name again?
I only have Sergeant F written down.
Wait, I have his name somewhere.
Can I just call him Sergeant?
Call him Sergeant F and see what he says.
Sergeant F.
That's not my name. If somebody could actually find his name, that'd be nice.
Oh, I just have middle-aged man, looks like Sergeant F.
That's what I have too.
I wrote everyone else's names down, so I don't know if you gave us a name.
Yeah, like I have a ton of info on this page and not a name.
I have like the tarot card lady's name. I have all their names, but I have like not that guy's name.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking back at my notes. I have written down 3 kids lived in house before us: Jordan, Mabel, Cassie.
Oh yeah, they were totes lying to us. They must have been. That was probably them, but they didn't want to tell us it was them. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I was like, Jordan was right. Jordan, but the other 2 weren't. So I was like, they probably were just lying to us. They didn't want to be like, yo, we were the kids in the house.
That's fair.
Because they also went from like, hey, there were 3 kids living in that house and they got hurt, to like, this time they're like, our one friend was in the house and she got hurt.
That's
which
true.
was the sister. So they just couldn't keep their story straight.
That's true.
They couldn't keep their lies right. They're not as skilled of a liar as Olive, so.
Yeah, so if I didn't give you a name, then you can call him Sergeant F. And he'll just nod.
Sergio?
No, he's got like the coat with the medals.
Okay.
Sergeant.
Yes, Miss Laura.
I can't stress enough that they're haunting us. We're new to this town. I'm not a believer of ghosts. I also almost beat you up. Do you think I make up lies for no reason? I get scared?
You do have an honest face in this moment.
I've never told a lie in my life.
I feel like that's a lie. But
okay.
Maybe you should go speak to the fortune teller in town.
Honestly, she's the best person in this town. Everybody else is useless.
She's kind of spooky.
No, okay, that's judgmental.
She's awesome.
That's so rude. Cool. I like her better than you.
I don't think we should be calling other people spooky. I don't think that's a very nice thing to do.
That's a good point. Point. I will endeavor to be better.
Good, you should.
Actually, I respect that, Sergeant. Thank you for being accepting of criticism.
I appreciate that about you.
I actually I shake his hand. I'll be like, thank you for listening. Also, there's ghosts in the forest. I'll come back for my lesson in a month.
Ghosts in the forest. And he's got like a firm grip, and his hands are calloused and well worn.
Are they sweaty?
Nope.
Cool.
Also, why are we waiting a month for our lesson? Like, I know this is like a side plot, but like we paid a ton of money.
We did.
Fumigation.
Isn't it?
What is up with this town? Is it real? Okay.
I mean, at least we know we can touch him, so he's not also a ghost, because we haven't touched anyone else in this town. So, like, nice to know that there are some living people.
Some humans, yeah.
Could you imagine if the whole town was a ghost town?
I wish.
That'd be amazing. And then, like, we find out our parents are ghosts because we never actually touched them. We're all dead. This is like a
All right, so the time starts to wind down if you have nothing else to do. And the moon starts to rise full as the said. And the light over the fortune teller's door shines open.
Hey.
At any point, did you guys return home to tell your parents?
No, we didn't. What if the cops were there? Absolutely not.
Good to know. Good to know.
I mean, I guess like if the cops show up, they were finding people that might cause a little bit of a manhunt for us. But you know, honestly, no. Like,
Yeah.
realistically, should we have? Yes.
Mhm.
I was not about to get in trouble, so no.
Wait, do we have cell phones? I feel like we don't.
Yeah.
We do?
We do?
We do?
My cell phone, I left it at home. I'm like a very anti-technology person.
Well,
you have
honestly,
a cell
I think
phone for emergency purposes only.
Mm.
we would have left the cell phone at home because honestly, we stalked
Yeah.
out into the forest with the pancakes first thing. So like,
Yeah.
Were we still wearing our pajamas? Like, I don't think, do we get changed? Or do we just stuck?
I think we're in pajamas.
we're in pajamas.
So second ago, we're like to start, you're like, listen, goes while we're in our pajamas.
You go up to
Also
these
probably
parents
covered in dirt.
from running in our pajamas, interrogating this poor couple in the woods about their dead kids, saying your siblings were missing.
Oh. Yes.
I mean,
love it.
honestly, good on Sergeant F for taking us somewhat seriously, considering.
No, pretty good guy.
Guys, I actually think like CPS is gonna be called on us pretty freaking soon.
That's okay.
All right. So the light over the fortune teller sign has gone on.
Yo, guys, fortune teller is open. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Okay. You enter the fortune teller's shop, and there she stands as she was once before. Hello. It is nice to see you. Again, as it was, I believe, only yesterday that you were here before.
Was it only one day?
I'm pretty sure that's not true, factually.
I'm pretty sure it's only been one day.
I'm gonna consult my notes, Minerva. Just give me a second.
Oh, the last time we were there was December 7th.
Okay. Okay, so we were there, and then we went home. And then we went back to the world, and then we get the stone. We try and knock Jay out. Yeah, we were only gone a night.
I take it you're here for the full moon ceremony?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very well. Make a perception check as you guys step through the tarot shop and into the back that leads into the forest again.
Perception, sorry.
14.
8.
11.
Yeah, none of you guys noticed.
That tracks.
As you step into the, like through the back door and into the clearing, there are mushrooms, there are trees, and the full moon is coming down straight. All right. Well, for this, you will need a candle. And she hands each of you a silver candle. And as you light it, I would like you to say what you want. Spread that energy into the world and allow the moon to take it and morph it into being.
Do we have to say it out loud?
Yep.
Okay. I would like for my cat to be able to come into the real world and live with me in my house.
I would like to be the most powerful person in the Fae realm.
I would like Jordy and Miranda not to haunt us.
Jordy and Miranda are haunting you?
Yeah.
You've spoken to them?
Yeah. And I'm really freaked out.
That's completely understandable as they're dead.
That's why she said haunting.
I'm glad they found you.
I'm
Were
not.
you able to learn from them?
Nope.
No. They didn't want to hang out with us or come back to the fairy realm with us or really do anything or eat our pancakes. And then they basically kiboshed us and showed us their parents and basically got us almost arrested. So in the day.
It sounds like a day.
Yeah. Yeah, like, sorry, it sounds like you know a lot about Jordy and Miranda. Like, do you know anything about their sister Mirabelle?
Maribel?
Mirabelle?
Yes, she was the youngest. Her ghost doesn't haunt this realm.
You know why?
And as she speaks, she's going to pinch the tip of each of your candle's wicks, and as she lets go, the candle is going to light. The truth of Maribel's situation will be revealed in the right place, in the right dimension, so to speak.
Oh.
If
Can you
she's
give us
not
just
here,
a tip?
where would she be?
Is she alive?
I got you, tarot girl. I got you.
She's
Is she alive? Oh my god, she's alive in the Fae realm.
I can't see that far, but if she's not here, then maybe she's there. Maybe she's trapped. Maybe her ghost is there. Maybe
No,
she's
guys,
living.
she's got to be there, because if Jordy and Miranda are here, she has to be there, because otherwise she would be haunting us here too.
Mm-hmm.
This is all making sense now. Like, I think that probably nothing bad happened in the Fae realm and she just stayed there. And then Jordy and Miranda came back and got into an accident.
Lady, can you tell us if the Fae are evil?
Now, that is a question of morality.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, Minerva, do you think that the Fae are why Jordy and Miranda are haunting us now?
As you say that, her face kind of scrunches up in a little bit of disgust. I will answer one and then the other. Morality is a fickle subject. It ebbs and flows depending on the person. For the Fae, they tend to stay in the middle, where chaos thrives, where you could do chaotic things, like leaving a stranger a gift of food that they never expected, or like breaking and entering into someone's home in the dead of night and stealing their belongings. It's another spectrum of chaotic. It's just where you depend on living. As for the Fae being the cause of Jordy and Miranda's death, no, they had nothing to do with it.
I knew that.
Or they are not the Fae.
They have nothing to do. What did you mean, or they are not the Fae?
For they are not the Fae.
What do you mean, for they are not the Fae?
They are not the Fae.
Who's not the Fae? I know I'm being stupid, but I'm genuinely confused.
Minerva's gonna look at Laura and Olive to see if you guys might fill in the third sibling on what has been told to you a bunch of times.
That is so rude.
The rulers of that world are not Fae.
Prove it. Prove it.
And what are they?
What did they introduce themselves to you as?
I don't remember. The king and queen?
Mm-hmm.
Think the Fae?
Mm-mm.
No, they didn't. It wasn't Fae. That was Bia just being like, they're my Fae parents. They didn't, that's not how they introduced themselves.
For those of them checking their notes, it was elves.
I didn't put that in my notes. I literally wrote Fae in my notes.
Yep, because you were very single-mindedly.
And I want to see what I wrote. I want to see if I wrote anything about them. Because I'm like, I honestly couldn't have told you that they were elves. But I knew they wouldn't. I knew they weren't Fae, but I couldn't have told you what they are. No, I didn't write what they are. Just like king and queen.
I have so many notes too.
Me too.
So many. Okay, so like, where do we find the Fae then?
Closer than you think.
Are you Fae?
Fae?
She's gonna tuck like a swatch of hair like around her ear, and it is pointed.
Are you my mom?
No, Bia. That was not the right voice. No, Bia, I am not.
Are you 100% sure? Do you want to see a picture of my dad to be sure?
I know what your dad looks like.
Okay.
Wait, Minerva, one more question, because obviously we didn't ask the right one. So the Fae had nothing to do with Jordy and Miranda, but did the elves?
You're getting closer, but
It was somebody in that world though, right? Like
someone, yes.
Hey,
Was
if
it
you're Fae,
Jay?
No, the Birdman. No.
have you been to the other world? If you're a Fae?
I would not want to.
But
Not
have you?
that world. Not that
Why not? It
part.
seems pretty good.
The land was cursed for a reason.
Do you know the reason?
What fun would it be if I told you all of the answers?
Well, I'm just thinking if you don't tell us all the answers, we might die over there trying to figure them out.
Should we
death
still
is
help
just
them?
Another one.
Should we help them break the curse though? Because that's what we're working on right now, in your opinion.
I will not answer that. That is up to you.
Because they are my parents. That's the only thing that makes it like tricky for me. I think.
Laura, make an insight check.
Ooh, 19 plus
Hey.
21.
When she speaks of chaos, she looks at you. That's just a note.
Just stare back at her.
She accepts it. Now, would you like to... What would you like to do
I
here
actually
in
have
this moment?
I have another question for you, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can like see things, right? Sort of.
What do you mean? I
Like,
can see you.
yeah, but like you know things about the other world, right?
I do.
Well, I have a cat over there, and I was just wondering, like, do you think it's okay?
What kind of cat?
It's like it's got wings and it's gray and it's just like a little kitten. And I asked someone to take care of it, but honestly, I'm like not too positive in his cat caretaking abilities. So I just like wanted to know if it was okay.
Well, if the beast you were talking about is the
I mean,
one
it's
that
not a
I'm
beast.
thinking of,
It's not a
it'll
beast.
be fine, Olive.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought you couldn't see the elf world.
I can't.
So then how come you can see the cat but you can't see Mirabelle?
Lie. That is a
You
lie.
lied?
Yes.
So what's the truth? That the cat's fine or that
The cat is fine, Olive.
Okay.
I just want you to know, like, when you lie to people, it makes it hard for like you to build relationships based off of trust. Because now going forward, no one's really gonna trust you that much.
Why would I want to be trusted?
See,
And her voice is going to drop really deeply before
we need to get back to
rising
my
back
parents.
to her lilting voice.
She's evil. I know it.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
We need to go.
I would like to impart some wisdom. There is more than one path to greatness and to power. Find the path that speaks to you and come to me when you find it. And at
Come
that
to
last
you?
bit, she's going to look directly to Laura. And then the lights of your candle go out and cloud covers the moon just for a moment, but the clearing goes dark. And when the clouds fade away, she's gone.
No, she literally promised me. We literally did a blood oath that she was going to teach me to dance.
A blood oath? Did she actually?
I don't remember. I don't
She
remember.
did.
We did a blood oath,
I think she
but
did
she
promise.
promised.
I think she did promise she was going to do
I'm
some kind of dance.
100%
thing.
sure she promised, and I'm pretty sure Faye can't break promises, to my knowledge.
All right, let me finish then what I was saying. Because
Okay.
when the clouds part and she vanishes from in front of you, she taps you, Bia, on the shoulder from behind you.
Nice.
Yep. Like it was planned.
Yeah.
Now, I promised some dance lessons.
And we immediately disco. We
Yep.
don't ballet, we disco.
The flames of your candles grow larger, and she leads you into a dance pattern that is kind of disco, kind of ballet, kind of just feral.
Nice.
And you guys dance, and then
Obsessed.
the moon gets covered again by clouds and she disappears. Yay.
I still think you're evil. Yo, that was sketch.
That was so sketch. How is there a fae here? This town is literally haunted.
Like, you know what I want to know is how can there be a fae here when we can't do our magic here? If we don't have magic over here, how is there a fae?
That's what
And
I was
how is
thinking.
she seeing stuff?
Have any of us tried?
Yeah, we did. We didn't have magic. And and when I came back over, I brought like the magic bag from our first trip over. And when we came back, there was no magic in it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to do now. I don't trust anyone. The fae aren't even the fae, they're elves.
They're pretty much the fae. Because no, literally, here's the thing.
Bia floated
I'm not-
like
Okay, Bia's having her worldview rock right now, so please give her space and kindness. I think here's the thing, and like let's listen carefully and think about this. Like Minerva literally openly admitted that she's a liar. Like she openly admitted that, and she told us multiple lies while we were there today, and we know that.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
I think that we should take what she says into consideration, but we shouldn't take anything as 100% true.
No, but we should kind
Sorry?
of believe that the other world is sketch because also Jordy and Miranda are like dead.
But they also haven't been very trustworthy either. And like the only people that we know haven't lied to us 100% are the Fae parents I have, or elves or whatever. So they're the only people that I 100% feel like are probably telling us the truth.
I feel like they probably aren't.
I don't trust them.
Because if they were, okay, Bia, here's the thing. If they were telling us the truth 100% all of the time, why would we have to create all those contracts? If we could just trust them and they were true to their word, why did we have to create all those contracts
Because
that you wanted to create?
Because just in case
you must not trust them if you made them do all these contracts.
Yeah, Bia, make a deal without a contract.
Fine, I will.
No, they'll do it.
No.
Yeah, we can't trust them.
Yeah, that's how you end up like Jordy and Miranda, dead.
Okay, well then can we go and do detect thoughts? Can we go and do detect thoughts or not?
Yeah,
it's nighttime. Let's go.
What if we go and ask Jay if Mirabelle is in the world somewhere?
Okay, first of all, Jay's gonna do that thing that you said that he does where he goes and he can't talk.
That's true. That's true.
So
yeah, he kind of sucks. Oh, there's another reason. The king and queen are obviously trying to prevent anyone from talking to us about anything. Why else didn't they talk to us about it?
Let's ask them why. Maybe they think it's gonna be scary for us because we're like little kids.
No, I think it's going to be scary for us because they genuinely have murdered these children or caused their murder somehow.
It is so hard to play Bia right now. Hey, well, let's just go to bed and go to the Fae world. I don't care. Okay, let's go. I walk away. Bia's having a terrible night.
Bia's really going through it.
as you walk back in the dark through the forest back to your home, the police are at your front door.
Do we
The
have to
lights
go through
are
the
on.
forest to get back home? Aren't there streets?
Oh yeah, you sure? You
Yeah,
can
we're
walk
from
on
the
streets.
Terrors. Yeah, I'm not going through the forest at night.
It doesn't change the outcome. The police are at your front door. Your parents are in the entryway. Your dad's arm is around your mom. Your mom is looking very distraught. And as you walk up the drive, your mom is just going to kind of collapse a little bit. Oh my goodness. Thank God you're safe. Where have you three been?
We're at the tarot card lady.
And All-Mart.
In your pajamas? Yeah. Why didn't you come home and tell us where you were going?
Honestly, we just like really wanted to go there, and then we just kind of walked there.
We go out in our pajamas all the time. If you knew us, you'd know we do this.
Yeah, our pajamas are cute.
Literally.
Did you not check town for us? It's not a very big place. You could have found us really quickly.
Also, you let us go there by ourselves all the time, so I don't understand the issue.
We let you go there once while we were in town. And
you weren't with us.
Yeah, they were. They were at the university while you went.
They
to
weren't
the All-Mart.
with us though. You were at the university. We were by ourselves on the town.
We were by ourselves at All-Mart.
And I look at the police officer as I say that.
Police officers, last time we were in town, they were at the university, and then we went to All-Mart and then to the tarot card lady. So we thought it would be okay if we went to the All-Mart and then the tarot card lady again, because we did it by ourselves once before.
Yeah.
It's not that far. It's just a small town. It takes like 10 minutes to walk down there.
Thank you for your time, officer. They're home safe. We will be having a conversation. Well,
no,
make sure that you do. This is a lot.
We actually never talk to our parents because they like don't know us and don't care about us.
We really want to go back to our school academy. We were forced
Have a good night.
Against our will.
You three inside now.
Okay.
The officers are going to lead. Your parents are going to let you walk inside, and they're just gonna have a little quick conversation. Just from the sounds of it, your dad's trying to de-escalate your mom a little bit because she's very stressed. And as you guys walk in, they're going to follow you. It seems that there was some miscommunication. If you guys would like to go to the town, you are free to do so. Just please let us know. Children had gone missing in this forest, and we thought the worst when you didn't return home after breakfast.
Well, why did you not tell us about that then?
Yeah, and why would we move to a place where children are abducted?
They weren't abducted. That's just a rumor. They went missing in the forest, and honestly, we just didn't want to scare you. We know this move was a lot already, but if you could,
you shouldn't have let us go in the forest then.
You shouldn't have lied to us on top of uprooting us from everything we've ever known and loved. But
wait, how many children have gone missing here?
It's just there's been a couple.
How many is a couple? Like two?
Like three?
Just one family or multiple families?
More than three?
More than three. There's a rumor that this house is cursed, that the children
what the
live
hell?
in here.
Why did we move here?
Why would you take us to this house then?
Are we gonna die? I start crying.
Oh my gosh.
No, don't cry. Look,
how could you do this to us?
Rumor. It was just a rumor. We didn't expect
So your
you
jobs
guys.
are more important than our lives. We get it.
No, that is not. Okay.
What happens when we go missing?
You won't go missing.
You wouldn't even notice.
You wouldn't notice because we've gone missing multiple times now and you haven't noticed.
What do you mean you've gone missing multiple times?
It's none of your business.
Like we just went out to the forest today, and how long did it take you to notice that we were gone?
The police have been looking through the forest all day.
But did you call them?
Yes.
They didn't come to the house? You called them?
Yes, we called them. Why?
Okay.
Well,
Just curious.
Look, there have been safety measures put into the forest. The forest has been combed multiple times. There's been some safety measures put in place, so there's no more ravines that can be.
have the bodies ever been found of these kids that gone missing?
No.
Then how could you say they weren't
Not
abducted?
the ravines. They're
That's
not
just
dying
a
in
rumor.
ravines. Their
How do you
bodies are
know
going
it's just
missing.
a rumor? What if the rumor is just that they went missing in the forest and the truth is that they were kidnapped?
What do you think is happening to these children that are mysteriously disappearing with their bodies never
It's
you're a
been
professor,
10
logic
years
it
since
out.
the last. It's been 10 years since the last child went missing.
So
We're gonna die.
You're not
Thanks a
gonna
lot,
die.
parents.
Just maybe some
if we die,
communication with us.
Okay,
the
well,
future.
death is on your hands.
I'm sorry, but it was just like sometimes I forget that I have to communicate with you because we've been away at school so long and I never had to tell you where we had to be. So
You're right. You're right. I understand that this is a
Guilt tripping these parents.
a
so
new
much.
change for all of us. And we'd like to try and make this easier for you, better, so we can actually come together as a family.
Before we die.
As your dad
yeah, you might want to
says-
get all the family time in that you can because
How about
we're gonna
this?
end up
Why
in that
don't
forest with
we
all the other
say
dead
no
kids?
more forest for a little while?
No.
Would that
I don't
make you
agree to
feel
that.
safer?
No, why would we
No.
move to a town where we can't go into a forest to feel safe?
I want to go back to the academy.
I want to go back to the academy. Why can't we go back to the academy? You abandoned us there years ago, and we were there by ourselves since kindergarten. Why can't we go back?
And we were happy there. Happier than we are with you.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, then why can't we go back?
You want the truth?
Yes.
We placed you in the academy because you showed some real skill, real intelligence. We wanted to foster that ability in the best place for you. And at the time, we were in a very good place to do so. But unfortunately, we trust the wrong person and they stole from us. We are working to get back to where we were, but we couldn't keep you at the academy for that time. We had to move here, find a big place that's in our price range, but until we can regain what we lost, we're going to need to adapt.
So basically, we're broke.
So you're telling me we're poor? Can
sorry.
I do an insight check? Does Olive look surprised? Can I insight that?
You may. Olive, are you trying to hide it?
Nah.
Olive knew the entire time.
Okay, only 13.
She's not trying to hide it. She's not surprised.
Olive, did you know?
Yeah, that's why I had to try and I was trying to get you guys to come. Do you remember when I was trying to convince you that we should come here? That was
We got into that big fight.
Yeah, it's because I knew we were broke, but I knew that it would make you upset if you knew we were broke. So I didn't want you to know that we had no money because obviously it's super depressing. So that's why I just tried to convince you to come because I knew no matter what we said or did that we couldn't stay at the academy. But I didn't want you to be sad that we were broke because obviously how are we supposed to get really pretty tutus if we don't have money, you know? So I thought that maybe they would get money quickly and then we could buy tutus and stuff again.
I am going to walk into the kitchen and I'm going to start systematically taking glass cups out and throwing them at the wall and screaming.
That's gonna last one cup.
I think it's gonna last 2 cups because I'm gonna fight off my parents.
Nope, 1 cup.
I'm gonna throw 2 at the same time.
You are a little child. You will
I mean,
get
she's not
1
that
cup.
little. She's 12.
Hey, okay. If he's gonna
12
try to
is
stop me,
like
okay.
let's
We can
contest it.
yeah.
Let's contest it.
So roll a straight
That's
d20, add nothing.
No, I want to add my dex. That's what I get to add to my strength rolls.
Fine, you can add. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
14.
Nope.
Can I already conspire myself? Okay, no.
No.
Fair enough.
So as you do that, your dad's gonna just like scoop you and like deposit you back and just say no, Bia, no.
I hit him.
You can try. He's holding you.
I do. I kick him then.
You were a small child and he's got long arms.
Okay. I try to, for the record.
Yeah, so you throw a tantrum. Bia.
Okay, don't call it that.
It is a tantrum. What you're doing is literally the definition of a tantrum.
It's pretty justified. It's pretty justified after all the truths I found out tonight.
Yeah,
why wouldn't you tell us the truth?
We were waiting.
For what?
The right time. We didn't know how to tell you. We didn't really want to tell you.
Did you gamble your money away?
No.
Probably.
No.
Just like they're gambling with our lives.
Okay, no more forest.
I'm not listening to you.
Unless we go as a family.
That'd be a first.
That would be a first. Away. You're right. Now,
are you gonna lock us in a room?
No, you will still have
your throat while you're
freedom. You actually say that?
Yep.
And I'm chaotic evil.
Yeah,
I'm going through a lot right now.
Bia, you're starting to lean.
I'm going through a lot right now.
That's enough, Bia. Or you will be grounded.
Then I'll just run away from home.
You can certainly try.
We literally run away from home every night and you haven't noticed.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding, obviously.
I'm not kidding, but you'll never know.
All right. Grounded.
For what?
For what? For you lying to us? You realize you just grounded us? Because we are upset that you lied to us and brought us to a town where we're going to get murdered.
You're not going to get murdered. You're gonna be fine. All we ask of you is that you communicate with us.
Like the way you've communicated with us?
We've been trying at least.
The best.
You three have not.
We're children. You're adults.
Okay, you know what? We need to take a breath, every one of us. Tonight has been, it's been a long day for all of us. I'm guessing. So why don't we all just go to bed and we'll discuss this in the morning.
If we're around in the morning. And I stalk up to my bedroom.
I say sleep with one eye open and I follow her.
I just kind of like shrug my shoulders and I follow after them.
As you do, make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Oh. 16.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Yeah, you don't hear a thing. Laura and Olive, you hear your parents being like, we're doing very poorly at this. Yeah, I know. But at least we can only go up from here, probably. Don't joke about that. It's okay. It's okay. I'll sleep down here and we'll figure all this out in the morning. Yeah, I don't, just in case they try and get up and maybe think about trying to run away. Maybe we could, yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, sweetie. Have a good night. You too. From that conversation, you gather that your dad will be spending the night on the couch, light on. may be off, you don't know. And your mom's gonna go upstairs to bed.
Yeah. Bia, did you hear that?
What? Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna
You
be
did
guarding the
not, Bia.
basement.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna be guarding the basement. We can't go back to the fairy elf fae realm.
What if we sneak? What if we sneak?
We could try.
We could always knock him out. I know it didn't work so well the first time, but if he catches us.
I think we try to sneak. Okay, but
Okay.
we'd have to wait for them to fall asleep.
But we should wait till really late.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 in the morning when he's like 100% asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Olive, I just want you to know that it really hurt my feelings that you didn't tell me the truth.
Yeah, Olive.
I'm really sorry. They just put me in a really weird spot, and I do really apologize. I feel really badly about it.
Actually, that's fine. They shouldn't have done that to you.
Like, it was super messed up that they did it, but like, please don't keep secrets from us again. Like, especially now that like our lives are so weird.
Okay.
All right, that looks like the conclusion of episode 7 of D3. Thank you for joining us on this very chaotic excursion. We hope to see you next time on March 13th. Until then, stay chaotic and stay safe. See you then.